Hey everybody, it's Seth Iser. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Off screen, a couple of things did happen. I caught a Slack-off and named it after my cat. It's not a great nature for it, but there's going to be something important he's going to be used for. I also caught a Shroomish there, as you saw, but I don't know why. So let us... Shroomish was one of the two I was debating on for my third Pokemon, but I decided against it for a couple of reasons. One, I like Breloom, but I'm just indifferent. And two, it's kind of repeating in a weird way what Mudkip is in some respects. But anyway, let's go in here. Talk to him, it's important. I am already limping, that's awesome. How can you tell just by looking at me? But here's the important HM01, which is still cut. One of the most hated moves in Pokemon history. Maybe not the, but one of. Derp. There is a reason why I caught Mr. Slack-off. Mr. Nicholas. Because he can learn Cut! This is called HM Slave. HM Slaves. They're kind of important. Shroomish could have learned Cut too, but Our next stop. Pokemon Trainer School. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I demand an apology. Battle experts, huh? Yeah, that's sort of like an indirect hint of doing what we just did maybe a minute ago. But potential is there. But here's the real important reason. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you are a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Quick Claw is really good to put on a slow Pokemon in-game because, well, it speeds them up. But I don't have... well, you can put it on Mudkip. He's not really the Pokemon to put on that. Yeah. Word, Seth. You rule. But yeah, we know what gyms are. We certainly have a good reason to go there. So you know what? Let's quit dallyhaying around it. Let's go ahead. And yeah. Off screen, both of these Pokemon are level 15. Derp tried to learn Bide off camera, but I don't really like Bide. And there's Taylor's move pool right now, which isn't too bad. So let's kill all the trainer grunts. Now I'll show you why we're better. Hello, Josh. Geodude. We've seen so many Geodudes if you've played all the Pokemon games or followed both my other Let's Plays, but I'll just briefly synopsis it really quick. Physical attacks are pretty good. The physical defense is really good, but Rock Ground is not a good type combination. And you need to trade to fully evolve it. Yes, I am too good. Because my derp is the best. Haha. Now here's something you don't see a lot of. A double battle. Your rock Pokemon need room to rampage. Eh? But this will be a fairly simple battle, honestly. Both sides will have Geodudes. It doesn't even know Rock Throw yet, so even Taylor being out here doesn't harm it any. But anyway, I think the right thing to do if you're Taylor in this situation is just growl away. This Mudkip's gonna do all the damage. Bye-bye, Geodude. But yeah, double battles certainly have an element of strategy to them. But I don't think a good strategy is just having nothing but freaking Geodudes. You know? And yeah, it might seem like I'm overtrained for this part, but, you know, I tend to like to grind. That's just my style. Pokemon games are hard enough if you don't do any grinding, really, and I know some people who grind to ridiculous levels. And it's not impossible that you'd be at level 15. I really wasn't that far off. But what I just did was an isolation strategy when you're dealing with two trainers. Take out one trainer from the equation entirely, just so you have a 2-on-1 situation the rest of the way. It's actually a good strategy if you can implement it. Well, one of many strategies. There are other various strategies in double battles, but I am far from a double battle expert. And while I don't mind it, and I don't even mind triple battles and all the different gimmicks behind that, and even rotation battles, and there's even now inverse battles. But I kind of like the standard one-on-one fight, and Derp just grew to level 16. But why is that important that I stopped at level 15 with the grinding? Well, Derp is evolving! Yes! Like in all other playthroughs, I am going to want to try to make all evolutions on screen. And now Mudkip's going to operate a little differently because now it has evolved into Marsh Tom. It has gained a ground subtype. It's also going to learn Mud Shot here, which isn't too bad. Yeah, it's significantly... It's got two different stat moves to go to now. Water and Ground. It's quad weak to grass type moves, but it's pretty easy to work around that. Other than that, it really doesn't have a weakness. And you can see physical attack with defensive nature. So, I'm more than ready to kick Roxanne's ass. Hello. Oh wow, you said hello too. I am Roxanne, the Westboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I might apply what I learned at the Pokemon Trainer School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? All of my female voices sound the same. I apologize. The honor student or teacher, depending on how you want to do it, Roxanne, she starts with a level 12 Geodude. Her gimmick with this Geodude is pretty much more the same as what you've seen, just be a physical wall, unless you have a grass or water type. But her main gimmick is Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is a rock-type move where you throw rocks at your opponent and slow him down. Here at Emerald, she gets a second Geodude, whereas Ruby and Sapphire, and also Alpha, and also in the remakes, there's only one Geodude. Again, same premise. But just treat all Geodudes about the same. Just attack their special stats, and just mop the floor with them. Now the meat and potatoes of her team. Nose Pass. It's a pure rock type. It's kind of rare. And it learns some really interesting moves, like potentially Thunder Wave. But I'm not the biggest fan of Nose Pass in the world. And, well, it's just... Here it is. Focusing on physical defense. I mean, we can test out the Mud Shot move. She does have a couple potions. But it's not going to do... Oh, it does about the same as Water Gun, even after a harden. Holy crap. And I lower its speed. Yay! Now she's going to throw rocks at me. It ain't gonna do a lot because I'm parked ground now. She's gonna use a potion here. Or... I think that's an orange berry. Yep. There's 10 hit points right there. And a potion. She just pretty much healed 30 of its hit points right there on the spot. Oh, Roxanne, you can be annoying of a fight sometimes, eh? So I'm just gonna squirt more water on you. Haha! You're gonna heal again, aren't you, with your other potion? Yay! Rock 2 missed! So let's just use Mud Shot here. Flipping the computer off, because I knew she was gonna do that. Flipping the computer off. If she has a third potion, I'm gonna laugh. But she should know she's more than beaten at this point. Oh, she only had 2. I think most gym leaders just have 2 potions. So Roxanne has been defeated fairly handily by my derp. Derp! And there's a nice boost to its defenses and hit points. So, I lost. It seems that I still have much more to learn. Yeah. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers are to be given this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. Yay! Da da da, ya da 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 da, da da da. The Stone Badge heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. It also enables them to use the ancient move Cut outside of battle. That is Rock Tomb. I know that's Rock Tomb. Yep. We saw an example of it used by Roxanne. But I'm going to hold on to that for now. I could teach it the Marsh Tomp and it wouldn't be too bad, but eh. You'll see. Get out! Out of the way! What the hell? Wait, please! Don't take my goods! That's what she said. But before we do that, let's go ahead and heal. Because... oh lordy, that could just end so horribly. Yeah, you can take my Pokemon for a few seconds, sure. Yeah, thanks for waiting, blah blah blah. Now that we have Cut, a few things have opened up for us. But let's go up north and figure out what the hell just happened. Exclamation point. Oh, it's you! You're that fantastic trainer who helped me in Petalburg Woods. Help me! I was robbed by Team Aqua! I have to give Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm going to be in serious trouble. How ballsy of that character, though, that he waited right at the company building and then robbed him. That is some balls. Let's put Taylor up front because, let's be honest, I think he needs the experience a little more now. Route 116, there's a handful of new Pokemon we can run into as we battle this guy. First one, Nincada. We talked about it briefly when we saw one in the forest, but Nincada is a ground bug type that evolves into 2 Pokemon exactly. First it evolves into Ninjask, which is pretty much like a ninja. Very fast. That phone call's gonna have to wait. I'm in the middle of a recording. But Nincada Ninjask is a very fast Pokemon that gets speed boost. And then it also evolves into, yeah, a ghost with the Wonder Guard ability. Its name is escaping me, but future Seth will put it up for me because I am a derp. But its ability is it can only be hit by super effective moves, even though it only has 1 hit point. It's a hell of a... It is a hell of a little... fuck. Counter. My bug Pokemon on top. Bleh. I can't speak because the freaking phone call. But anyway, here is Wurmple. We're familiar with Wurmple. But anyway, next new Pokemon you could run into if my memory serves me correctly, you can find Abra here too. We all know Abra. It's definitely the special sweeper of all special sweepers of the Psychic type. You have to get it to level 16 of Kadabra to learn an offensive move. That is, unless you have TMs. But anyway, the other new Pokemon you can run into is, well, two new Pokemon you can run into. One I'll cover later. The other I'm going to cover now. Skitty. Skitty's kind of rare. Predominantly female. Normal type. It has a wonderful move pool, but I don't really think much of it as an actual Pokemon. It's just, if you're looking for a normal type, I would say pass on that one because it doesn't do anything that truly stands out. And you can always double up on the normal type with one of your flying types, like Talo here. So, I would just say pass on that one, honestly. It's cute, and it's more than usable, but if you're looking for a more competitive team, I would say pass on that. Its biggest move is Assist, and Assist is very, very gimmicky. So yeah, I will battle those trainers in that cut, with those cuts, and you can get the Printemps berries and Chesto berries off screen. I will, however, battle these two in a double battle, and that guy in a single. I don't think this is near as catchy as Gen 1 or even Gen 2's regular trainer battle theme. And one announcement I am going to make is I will eventually completely redo Pokemon Crystal in particular from scratch. Possibly after Pokemon Emerald. But I know it, but it's on the marquee of things I want to redo. Because I think that project deserves a relaunch and deserves to be seen to its completion despite my previous computer going down the shitter. And quite frankly, I love that game a lot. Which leaves me to pose a question to you all. What's your favorite Pokemon generation? In terms of, well, series of games. Let's word it that way. Generation's an entirely different conversation. But I'm biased toward the second generation. I don't know, it just felt like home to me. It was like the Pokemon game where I have the most memories of. It was actually... It had the first playable female protagonist in Pokemon history, though if you read the manga, it wasn't the first female protagonist. That technically belongs to, I think, Blue or Green? If you want to look into character debuts, but in terms of actually having a story, true story, that would be Yellow. But that's like a whole Pandora's box you're opening with that. But anyway, let's just water gun this poor Geodude and almost call it apart because we're approaching 20 minutes. Shall we? Oh, you have a second Geodude. Oh, I know how I'm going to take care of everything. I have not just one, but two Geodudes! Hooray! But they lose to my Dirt Face. Haha! You have been bested. As Dirt grows to level 18 and is increasingly getting over-leveled. Ay! No contest at all! That's what she said. Now I'm getting back to saying that's what she said. I will battle all of these trainers off-screen up there. But here's a free item. An X special raises up your special attack. And there's nothing there. Stupid item census. Oh, what am I to do? We were on a walk, Pico and I, when we got jumped. Let's go to meet up with my darling Pico. Pico! So, let us deal with Rust and Tough Tunnel. The project the project that's been cancelled. And deal with what this poor old man's been dealing with next time. So I've been Seth Iser, you've been you, and I bid you adieu for now. Bye-bye. as we just stare at how a chubby little character can fit through this spray.